We are going live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Click to Close podcast. Welcome back. My name is Travis Halverson, joined by the one and only Preston Diane.
I'm going to start doing my Hodge
The Hodge Twins voice. Those guys kill me, man. They're freaking hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about...
Oh, yeah, app. App versus mobile. App mobile search versus the portal versus all that stuff.
Yeah,
Consumer behavior.
Yeah, I mean, really consumer behavior for years. The majority of the people that come into Easy Home Search, I mean, 70% coming through, 75% are mobile. So mobile search, I mean, that's really, it's been that way for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Desktop has just continued to go down. Desktop, laptop, it's all the same.
Yep.
When I say desktop, that's any type of computer, because it's the way you see it in Google is going to be desktop, which will be your laptop, your desktop, and then you see tablet, which is a very, very small number, and then you see mobile. Mm-hmm. But mobile's always, and that's why, mobile responsiveness, that started maybe 10 years ago, where it was, and it all started because of the iPhone, right? Majority of it is like you need to build websites that are responsive on mobile, and then it became not only mobile responsive but mobile first, right? You would build websites that are mobile first and really focus on that design, the way it works and the way it lays out, and then obviously desktop needs function too, but yeah, it's been like that for years.
Yeah, I was asking you because obviously we launched the Easy Home Search app how long ago? Like maybe
in December.
And you said that how many a day would you say we're up to?
Downloads a day, we're tracking, it's crazy. Like the last 2 months, it's gone from, we were getting about 30 a day 2 months ago, and now we're pretty much every day, we're 50 to 60 to 70 downloads a day now.
That's so cool.
And we're, one of the things that I've been doing this a long time. I mean, even when I got in real estate, the first thing I did was build a website was 2004. So I always focused on conversion, lead gen, even back then. And I always tested forums and tested ways people register and, looking at consumer behavior and how they register and the things you could do to get better leads and get higher quality leads. So, a lot of the things we're focused on now is we're changing the way that somebody registers, where it's forced registration. Right now, we verify the phone number and the email address. If you don't put a good phone number in, I could put your phone number in, but it's still a good phone number. And it gets rid of the email, like the John Doe or whatever it is, Jane Doe at Gmail.
Your mama.
Your mama.
Yeah. Your mama 123.
You can't
my
put
favorite email.
You can't put those things in. So we were already doing that in a way to get better leads. So what it does, obviously, we get less leads, but now consumer behavior is getting so used to magic links and putting in text codes and everything else.
Because now it just pulls it into the website.
Yeah, so now what we're doing is we're about to change it where the registration is you have the option for social. So you have, Apple social registration, those two buttons, or magic link. Those are the only three options. There's no more form fill. So it'll have those at the top, and it'll put in receive a magic link. They put in their email first, and you never want to stack name, email, and phone number all on one stage, one step. So you put in your email first, you click next, it goes to the next, it asks for first name, last name, phone number, and then it just lets them know that, once they put in the phone number, hit next, they're going to receive a code via email and via text. To get rid of password, because passwords are just, they're not, security issues with passwords has become a nightmare. So this will be the way they'll log in. And, obviously it costs us more money, but shit, I mean, if I have 100,000 people logging in and I send 100,000, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Because that's what we were talking about. People don't need more leads, they need better quality leads.
Yeah, so we're rolling that out because I think consumer behavior is used to that. They're used to using an Authenticator app. Authenticator app is next level. Most consumers wouldn't be used to using an Authenticator app. I think that would cut it way down, but I think just the code idea is going to be, because even if they use social, you still got to ask for the phone number.
Yeah, absolutely.
Google and Apple used to share phone numbers, and they stopped that years ago. Where now, if they use the social, they still got to put in the phone number if you want to get the phone number. So, but yeah, I mean that's what we're focused on doing now. And then obviously on the mobile side, we're continuing to update the app. The app soon will have it where it'll have a messenger built in. So if I'm an agent, I'm in SureSend and you're in Easy Home Search, you'll be able to message between those two people.
That's so nice.
It'll just go into a Easy Home Search inbox, right? So an Easy Home Search inbox, if you're a SureSend user and they're using Easy Home Search and you're connected, you can message that consumer direct.
That's really nice.
So
it's actually sweet.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So I think, obviously just looking at the numbers, even the organic traffic, what is the image that you keep posting on Facebook that shows like the percentages going up and down? Is that just direct traffic?
No, that's organic. So we measure about 100 different keywords. We don't do all of them because there's too many. So we pull like a subset of keywords. So it's 100 keywords that we track against national portals like Realtor.com, Zillow, Redfin, Movoto, and we track, and Homes.com. We track our rankings.
What would you say? Like, what's a keyword? Like just one.
Homes for sale in Myrtle Beach.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach homes for sale, Myrtle Beach real estate. So we track the visibility. So like, what is the percentage that we show up on those keywords? We've steadily gone, like we're right below Homes.com on that subset. Now, I don't say it's they still have a lot more traffic because they rank for a lot more keywords. But the subset that we're looking at, it just continues. And as that number goes up, like I think we're traffic-wise, we're 120% higher in organic traffic than we were this time last year.
Really? Wow.
Direct traffic is really big too. That number contingent. And we're building out, going down a rabbit hole, but it's why I should probably take Adderall. We're building out engagement now. Will has been working on the email side of things and not only we have to trigger things from Easy Home Search to trigger the emails. So we're pushing all those things in now. So like the consumer engagement will go up drastically once we launch what we're launching in the next 60 days, which is then going to help the real estate agents because it's going to push them back to Easy Home Search and they're going to see the agent's information. They're tied to that, contact record. So we'll start seeing that continue to go up as far as the consumer engagement, which will then drive the traffic more, right? We're engaging the consumer more. They're coming back to the Easy Home Search portal more. They're using the app more, but that'll launch in the next 60 days.
That's so sick. Yeah. That's way nice.
But yeah, mobile traffic is, I think we're on it because where we are in front of computers all day long. But most people are searching on mobile, and that's not going to change.
That's just going to continue to increase.
Uh-huh.
Do you even care or even looking at? Obviously you care and are looking at, but do you even track the AI searches at all?
Yeah, we track it because we had to pay for it. Yeah.
Fair.
So, but yeah, it continues to, I think the whole native language of AI search and real estate, it's so funny. It is so hard to be there's this whole thing of AI is going to replace Google. That's a long, long time before that happens. If it does happen, it'll probably be Google AI that is people are using. But you're talking about changing consumer habits of 25, 30, 40 years. It's not going to change in a year.
Yeah.
We even see it like this, we're talking about earlier, this whole, all these people sharing oh, you could do this in Claude, build this dashboard, you could do this. And it's all these people went down this rabbit hole. And I think what they realized 60 days, 90 days later, they went down this rabbit hole building these stuff that they want to use. They're oh shit, I'm not making money where I'm actually should be making money. I'm not focused on the calls. I'm not focused on building my pipeline. I'm not focused on sales. So you're starting to see that, it was there's a lot of hype around it. And I think you're starting to see that kind of, yeah. It's not going away, but it's like the new girlfriend. I don't know about that because I've been married however many years, but 17.
There it is.
But it's just kind of, yeah, but it's not going away. Obviously it's just as the cost rises and everything else. And of course there's the people out there that say, oh, somebody commented on it and they're well, they used to charge us for text messages. I'm that's not even related. It's monetized right now. And they're, for every $1 they're making in AI usage, they're spending $6.
Yeah.
Especially, and the real change happens when they become publicly traded companies because people will invest until they stop because if you can't get to a point where you're profitable, the value of the company's not there. You can't continue to spend, more than you bring in. I mean, Amazon did that forever, and they finally got to a point to where they were profitable, and he always had that number. You know, now with AWS and everything else, they're highly profitable, but that's what's going to happen is like what happens when, you know, your Claude bill goes from $2,000 and then they actually have it priced to where they're making money. All of a sudden it goes from $2,000 to $3,000 to $15,000.
Oh, jeez.
So
The future.
but, you know, there will always be a Chinese AI company that charges pennies.
There it is.
And you just give all your information to
Just
a
give all
company-
your information to it. It won't matter.
company in China and,
Won't even
and
matter.
feel good about it. They have all of our information anyway. It doesn't matter at this point.
Oh, I love it. Consumer behavior shifting, even client behavior shifting. Focus. So nice.
Sweet.
Sweet. Every day, do the right thing.
See y'all.
Bye.